Alright everybody, the last nerd is back, and more on that in a second after the intro. Hi, my name is Josh and welcome to The Last Nerd, the place where we talk about all things nerdy. I am a YouTuber, as you can see, but I have not been on the platform for the past year. I took a bit of a hiatus to just focus on my career, on myself, and a lot of other things behind the camera. If you can't see, there's a little bit of an upgrade going on here. I got a couple of more new lights to go with the show. I want to talk about what I just did to the studio. The studio has been sitting with a bunch of stuff everywhere, just strewn everywhere. It hasn't really been touched. I use my computer workstation for work all the time, but everything else just kind of got strewn about between just a multitude of different projects in various stages of completion. And it's about time I get that tidied up so I can make more videos and more projects. While I'm cleaning up the studio, I wanted to talk to you about something that has inspired me recently. It's 2024, and instead of doing New Year's resolutions, as it would be kind of late to do so. Yes, it's March, hush. I want to do something that's a little bit more appropriate. Something to refresh our creativity here on The Last Nerd. Fellow Chicago colleague JP Kalubaki, aka Crumbs in My Stash, recently did a video. It was back in January. He made a video stating his 5 intentions for the year. And I would like to continue that train of thought and talk to you about my 5 intentions for this channel and for my personal career and whatnot. I'm not sure if it's going to be 5, but I will number them anyways. Intention number 1, better time management. If you've stuck around with this channel for a bit, you may have noticed that I am not the best at uploading on a consistent schedule and getting things done. I've made several videos that the core of it was that I ran out of time or I just wasn't staying motivated enough. I'm gonna spend more time on my hobbies this year, no procrastination. Maybe I'll have to arrange my schedule so I'll have to spend some time on my work because I still have work and this channel is a hobby as of right now. But my intention this year is to spend more time and more efficient time on my hobbies and get stuff done. Intention number 2, get back to my roots. So, and this kind of covers both for the channel and for my work. As some of you might know, I'm a filmmaker. I'm a director, I'm an editor, I'm a boom operator, I run sound department. I do a lot of things in the film world as well as with Warhammer and the hobby side of things. Getting back to my roots for the filmmaking means directing more, writing more. As of uploading this video, I just finished writing my first full-length feature film. On the hobby side and the channel side, getting back to my roots means finding what my original inspiration was. And my original inspiration for this channel was doing Warhammer. And I haven't done a ton of that on the channel so far. I have I have a sizable pile of shame, or as I've heard it called in a better way, pile of opportunity. That's what I'm going to treat it as this year because I'm going back to my roots and I'm going to paint at least one army. That's what I'm going to try to be doing this year. I have my Necrons, I have Dark Angels, and I have Skaven. Those are the main things. I have a bunch of other little projects here and there, but I want to paint at least one of those armies this year. Warhammer is what really got me into the miniature hobby, so I would really like to re-immerse myself into that so I can find my creativity again and get inspired to keep making videos and more of them this year. Speaking of which, intention number 3, I would like to make more videos this year. Last year, I put out 4 videos. I would like to make at least 5. We're gonna start with that. If we can make more, that'll be awesome. But we're just gonna take this in baby steps. Intention number 4, I'm gonna stop being so hard on myself. With this channel and with my work and my art and filmmaking, I am my worst critic. I have a standard that I put in my head that has nothing really to do with a lot of like you guys watching or my audience with my films watching, but it's in my head and it gets me really stuck sometimes because I'm trying to achieve a goal that I've set in my head that doesn't exist. So I really need to just kind of lower my standards a little bit and also just be a little more flexible. As I said, don't be so hard on yourself. Be willing to fail. I made a video last year about painting some avatar miniatures. In fact, let me go grab that right now. Here we go. Here's the avatar miniatures. It took me a very long time to paint these little models because I started painting it and then it wasn't working how I wanted to, and I just got really discouraged really fast. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just gonna push through things. I'm gonna have multiple projects going on at once, so I can, if I get discouraged on one, I could start working on another one, and then I'll hop back to this one. I think that's a great advice for anybody watching this in any creative medium. Have multiple projects. If you get stuck on one, you can work on another. If you're writing a script and you get writer's block, start work on the other project and get that going, so then your creative juices are going and you can come back to the other one. Same with painting. Intention number 5, I would like to diversify my channel. What does that mean? Well, right now, my channel mostly consists of hobby videos and tutorials on how to do things and like a bit of reviews. They're all kind of under the same umbrella. I would like to expand a little bit more. My intentions, at least to start this year and going into future years, is to perhaps get into some art gameplay. Also visit some places. I don't want to just stay in the studio. I would like to go places. I want to show off my local game stores, visit some new ones, go to some conventions. Last year I went to Adepticon, but I didn't really show it. Maybe this year I will try to show it on the channel. I'm very, very local to Adepticon, so that is really helpful. Intention number 6, I would like to get closer with my collaborators and friends and family. It means I want to spend time with people that are close to me, and I want to meet new people. I've been talking with a lot of fellow creators online. I would really like to meet up with them and or do more collaborations. We started doing some collaborations last year. If you saw with my Dirty Down hobby video, I collaborated with a lot of people, but it was a very kind of montage thing. I want to do more. I would love to do another one of those, but I also want to do more one-on-one, more in-depth collaborations where we can really explore our creativity. And hey, I'm getting my family into the hobby side of things because they've seen my videos, and they also have loved board games and tabletop just games in general for a while. That's why I got into Warhammer so easily, is because of them. Maybe they will show up on the channel as well. Thank you for listening to my intentions on the channel. With my intentions out of the way, I would like to talk to you a little bit about what happened during my hiatus last year where I wasn't uploading a lot of things. So a number of things happened. In the film industry, if you didn't hear, there were a number of strikes and there was a lot of economic turmoil going on, and that happened to hit me pretty hard. I was in and out of working on a bunch of big film projects, and sometimes I was completely out of work, and I was chipping away at some videos, but I was not feeling inspired enough to finish them and get them to you guys. However, there's at least 3 videos that I was working on last year that are going to be coming out this year. Here's a little sneak peek of all of them. And boom. And we got these last rocks. Some of this pupper. At least one of those videos you just saw was a collaboration with a fellow creator. I'll let you find out when the video is uploaded. Suspense. In conclusion, I find it really weird how we use the word resolutions at the beginning of a new year. That feels like something that's like ending, it's like a conclusion. Like resolution sounds like the word conclusion, honestly. It's really kind of funny that I'm talking about it in my conclusion. I feel like it's already limiting what we can do as artists saying resolution, because we're already thinking about the end. The resolution is the end. We should be thinking about the steps to get there, not just the end. I find myself all the time looking too far into the future and looking too much at the end product instead of at the steps getting there. Personally, I work a lot better when I am focusing on the steps and the journey. As the saying goes, it's the journey, not the destination. And I think that's the genius of where intentions come in. JP, I'm not sure where you got this idea, but it's fantastic. Intentions has so much more of a feeling of beginning a task and having the potential to get something done. That is much healthier mentally than kind of the false sense that you get of completing something with the word resolution. Resolution we should honestly be using at the end of the year, before New Year's. Not on New Year's and not for the new year. But hey, that's just my hot take. Let me know what you think in the comments. They're Necrons, look. Except they're robots. That's before the Necrons were even officially a thing. Well, that's all for today, folks. And as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another one of my uploads. And if you're feeling lucky, hit that share button, and it will really help this channel to grow. Thanks everyone, and I will see you all in the next video.